What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some amazing games with a really cool team. But before we get into that, I want to remind you guys that we host weekly free-to-enter VGC tournaments live on Twitch every single Friday at 9 a.m. PST. You guys can sign up for them. The code is the competition ID. You can see right here. It's 1LFBPHCLT. I'll have that linked in the description of this video as well. Again, this starts at Friday at 9 a.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time. We host these every single week, and they're always a blast. We normally get about 60-ish players on like the big Friday tournament. Sometimes we get a little bit more, sometimes we get a little bit less, and we would love to have you guys. Hopefully you guys are excited for this tournament. It's a great way to practice for the Players Cup coming up, and we're gonna get right on into the games right now. I have a really cool like Raichu Entei Primarina team to show off, as well as some other spicy picks. Let's get right into the games, see what we're working with, and hopefully get a pretty good warm-up for tomorrow's tournament. Here we go. Alright, Corviknight, Dusclops, Gastrodon, Metagross, Duraludon, and Heatran. This game sounds like a job for Mamoswine, doesn't it? It sounds like a job for like Mamoswine and Entei. They sound so good here. Raichu's also super good here as well. We're rocking the REP core, the Raichu Entei Primarina core. Super good stuff today. Let's go Entei and Mamoswine. We're going to need a Mon to like deal with the Gastrodon as well. Maybe actually, I mean, we're going to bring the Prim. It has Energy Ball to deal with that. And then last but not least, we need one more Nishmon to provide some control. I'm thinking that means we bring Raichu, but like, what if I bring this thing? What is your moveset, Chief? Imprison TR. I don't have to worry about TR. Will this be nice here, but I don't really need it. Shadow Ball is actually better than it looks. I think I'm going to bring this thing just to help me soak max turns. As weird as that sounds. Actually, does this thing have close combat? I'll bring you if you have close combat and you have like a bunch of speed. Full speed, close combat, sign me up. Let's go, Braviary. Let's go. I guess I could also bring the Cofagrigus if I wanted to stop the TR. It's okay. I like Braviary. I like Braviary. And I want to see if I can make this team shine. I should have brought the Mummy. The Mummy's way cooler. So much cooler. I don't think I've ever really used it either. Being able to like give the Heatran the Mummy ability so I could Sacred Fire the Heatran, that'd be hilarious. Just high horsepower the Heatran. Let's go. It's so cool that Entei gets high horsepower, I think. So yeah, you could totally set TR against me. You can go Tailwind and Hard Switch out something too. I would love to get a burn up on that Dusclops though. So he sees our vest, he sees our scarf, he knows what we're about. I think we're just gonna switch out the Mamo. Go for a Sacred Fire, because like I don't need to be eating that damage. I can eat the Iron Head with Prim though pretty well, I think. Yeah, let's see. I could totally Sacred Fire this Corviknight. I just don't think it'll KO. Vested Entei is a different breed of Entei. Protects these. Oh, protect Clops? What? Are you tailwinding? What are you doing here? That's weird. That's weird. Reflect Corviknight. Okay. That's dope, by the way. That's like really cool. Do the same thing, except for I'm gonna get one Calm Mind off in case they want to take this turn to switch to Gastro. Oh, no switch to Gastro. All right. I'd like a burn 50%. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You got light screen now? Light screen, yeah, go for it. Don't want to switch in. Don't want to like just go for water attacks. I don't think there's a point. We just kind of want to let you do like all the work. So he has dual screens. And probably getting a Trick Room up this turn. But I just got to Calm Mind out, so that's really value. And his Corviknight outspeeds the Prim, so like we're actually in just like a really good spot right here. Dusclops is burned. Like, what do you have that abuses Trick Room? Like, Heatran ain't that hot here. Metagross ain't that hot here. Like, you don't want to get burned on any of those. We'll go for the Sacred Fire. And I think I'm going to Starfall this this slot over here, because I think the Dusclops is switching out for Gastro. Show me that Gastro. Show me Gastro. That sounds like a name for a Gastrodon. Oh my gosh, that's not Gastrodon at all. Maybe that's Gastrodon. Show me this Gastrodon so I know you have it. Alright. No Gastro. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. I have a Calm Mind up. Those Mons aren't great versus like Call of Mind. Can't burn anything else. But, yeah, Prim Life Orb after a Call of Mind. There's actually a new good chip to this Heatran, believe it or not. It's probably gonna, it's 4th, by the way. But, like, I wouldn't be surprised if it did at least 10%. Maybe even more. Call of Mind Life Orb stab. Like, that's pretty good damage for something that's, like, 4th. And it sets the terrain, which actually makes it so Entei's not nearly as afraid of Duraludon now. Cool. I think I'm just gonna do the same thing into. Let's see how much damage we actually hit on this Duraludon. Oh, that's totally enough damage. Looks to be vested. No, sorry, not vested. He looks to be bulky though, right? I actually think that Stommy Tantrum, even with a Reflect, will probably still KO this Heatran. And I think I am actually just gonna Starfall the Dura. What's really good is both those mons aren't at full, right? So when they do decide to max, which obviously they're doing here, they're maxing off not full health. Remember, Dynamax, if you have full Dynamax candy, doubles your health. So if you're Dynamaxing off a lower health pool, you're not getting nearly as much of a bang for your buck for your Dynamax as you thought you might get. So it's really good that we got that chip. Like, that Duraludon's missing, like, about 100 health right now. So any amount of, like, investment in bulk he has is really, really mitigated right here. Yeah. He has light screens up, obviously, but, like, that's a lot of damage still. Heatran can Earth Power our Entei, but it won't KO. He can double into our Entei. That's a really aggressive Heatran, by the way, to even do that much to a vested Entei. I don't even... Oh, we got a special D-drop. Oh, he's orbed. Yeah, I told you he had to be bulk. Lightning, so that shouldn't KO us either because we have the light... we have the Calm Mind up. Yeah, we got thick. His mons are, like... They're good, but, like, I think that we got him. But as long as we can hit this high horsepower, I still think it's a one-shot like a Life Orb Heatran. Show me high horsepower. Entei making the connections. That's right. Bam. Wham bam. Holy moly, he's thick. Very surprising to see that not do as much as I thought. We're definitely just going to switch out, though, for Braviary, though. He might even go for, like, some sort of weird attack. Let's think about it. Yeah, Starfall's fine. One more Starfall into this guy. Who I really think that Dura is vested as well. So, like, I don't think that guy can protect as much as the Heatran probably can. He's switching it. Is he switching it for, he had Dusclops and Corviknight, right? Yeah, it's Corviknight. Good switch in there. I thought about going for a Rain there, but it's alright. Going for a little bit of double switch here. Come in with our Braviary. Yep. Again, that's a great chip. Is that I think that one might be a crit going through the screen. Oh, no crit? That's just how much that does through a light screen. Like, Primarina busted the power of Life Orb right now. Give me that terrain. Earth Power, not today. Trick Room's almost up. We know that we underspeed Heatran. This is where I really wish this Prim had AoE, but he also probably expects us to have it. So let's actually think about what we do want to do here. I don't actually see a problem with, like... Let me think about this. Should I just hit that Heatran? I don't see a problem with hitting this Heatran. We know we underspeed it, so we might as well just go for it. That's fine. It's a good play from him. I wonder what he can actually do with the Corviknight, though. It's two of its moves. Like, he might have Roost, but then he'd be taking super effective damage. Iron Head, cool. Hey, Iron Head's good. It's a lot of damage here. Close Combat's not going to do a ton. Going to drop my stats as well. So let's see if we can get both these off the board, though. Twitch Dimension turn normal. Cool. So now Braviary outspeeds Heatran, so I can just go for a close combat in here. And I don't think he can KO our Prim with another Iron Head. Don't think that he can. He totally might. He's withdrawing there. Is that for Dusclops? This guy's playing really well still. You can't tell me he's not playing super well. He sees our items. Now let's see what Braviary's going for. Iron Head into Prim. No flinch, please. Yo, hanging on by a thread. Scald's up. So Prim's going to tick out, but we're going to be able to take out that super annoying Corviknight. Remember, there is a Heatran that we know has Protect and a Life Orb, and a Duraludon in the back. So as long as we can bring out stuff to help us check that Dusclops, like, I think both these are actually really good. If I had Earthquake here, that'd be nice. Let's see, which one of these is stronger? I'm going to bring the Mamoswine out, because Mamoswine can flinch the Dusclops. So we can take out the Dura, who I don't think has Protect, with Braviary. We can also just switch it up and double into the Dusclops as well. Actually, I'm going to do that. How many turns are there with Reflect? I'm sure he has a Light Clay, but like... Yeah, last turn of Reflect, never lucky. You know what? Because it's the last turn of Reflect, we'll try and get the Dura off the board. And if he wants to reset his Trick Room, I just think that like Entei is just a really good mon against this. So he's not protecting, so he's actually going to lose the Dura. That's great. Let me get a flinch, yo. Survey says. Survey says I might get the flinch. If I don't get the flinch, it's going to be a little bit harder. That Heatran is super low, but like, yeah, we'll see. Trick Room, no flinch. He is taken out a little bit. But the Reflex gone. For our 3 physical attackers to come in. I actually think I'm going to switch in my Entei. Protect with Braviary. Because Braviary probably just completely walls the Dusclops. And then he's going to take a tick of Life Orb. Actually, let me think about this. Yeah, I think we're okay, actually. So we definitely protect here. We're actually going to try to Iso Crash this Heatran. Because, like, if we get the Entei to come in for free, right? If we get the Entei to come in for free, actually, the Life Orb is going to do most of the work, put it within range for that E-Speed. And that'd be really, really good. So I don't care what you're using here. Like, if you want to KO the Mammo, like, go for it. Like, take your Life Orb damage and help me out a little bit. Yeah, I didn't want to switch on an Earth Power. I think I would have lost me the game, you know? Whereas, like, Mammo's cool, but, like, I don't realistically need it. Yep. And that's totally, that should be within range for an E-Speed. Braviary is also still super healthy, like being able to slam those Brave Birds. And E-Speed should... Actually, would E-Speed go before the... Yeah, we'll see. We definitely Brave Bird the Dusclops slot and go for the E-Speed into the Heatran. I think if you had Ally Switch, it would go before, because they're both +2, right? And Trick Room's up. But he was inspecting the E-Speed. Entei from the back, from downtown. This guy set 2 Trick Rooms on us, man. Nightshade, yeah, you can't break our what is it? You can't break our Braviary with that. So like I think this is actually probably gonna take it out right here. Boom! Braviary still busted. The power of Braviary being able, a normal type being able to completely wall those ghosts. We saw our win condition and we went for it. And we take those wins. Alright, we'll see Talonflame, Regieleki. Sounds like a drop for Raichu. Metagross, Inteleon, a little bit of Lemon Pledge over there. Urshifu, Landorus. Alright, this is going to sound really weird, but I want to bring the Mummy. I'm going to bring it. It's humming. It's right here. I found it. I actually think I really want to do that. And I kind of want to just Trick Room him. Like, just straight up. Like, I'm just going to Trick Room you, and then I'm going to bring up my Prim, and then you lose. Yep. I'm play Trick Room this game. I think the creator of this team, I don't know how often they play TR, but like, sometimes you just TR them. And, you know, if I don't have to TR, I won't, but like, it's looking like a TR this game. Let's see if they want to go like big Metagross, but if they have like Urshifu, Inteleon, and like, you know, the rest of their team, like Talonflame super fast, if they Tailwind or something like that first turn and I just go fake out Trick Room, like, I don't even know if I should fake out, like, this is actually just a really good spot in every regard. He's going to think I want to fake out that Talonflame, which I don't have to. So I can just get away with Trick Rooming. And I can just Volt Switch that Inteleon. Let's see. I could be totally wrong. You would totally taunt me. But I don't think you are. I really don't think you are. And I just want to put that Inteleon low enough to where I can come in with like Prim and just dumpster it. Talonflame's not an issue. I can ignore it. And if I were him, I'd think about just protecting my Talonflame. It's like, you don't want to eat a fake out, lose your Gale Wings, do you? If you're taunting, you're a mad lad. Okay, well, I told you, you see? Sometimes you just gotta hit them where they can't protect them. I don't care about your Hydro Snipe. I should live, I think. Even if you crit, I'm thick, right? I'm thick. And you're orbed. Yeah, we take those. And I got a Citrus Berry. Oh my gosh, it's my birthday. He's like, ha, I have my Tailwind, I have my speed control, and I'm in such a good spot. And I'm like, are you though? But, like, are you, though? Because Cofagrigus is time. I think we just come on with the Prim. I think Shadow Ball might be able to take out the Inteleon from here. I'm definitely still going to go for it. Like, Shadow Ball, he'll at least take, like, a Life Orb tick or something. But the massive Trick Room on the turn that you Tailwinded? Like, whew. Sometimes Trick Room, guys. Will-O-Wisp is also still super good here. Like, I could switch out. I think Shadow Ball can do it, though. We could definitely Geyser here. Geyser into the Flame. And let's see what we got. Are you just going to run? Withdraw Talonflame. That's fine. Rain's up. Urshifu, you better be Urshifu Water. He's not. So let's see it. Big Primarina once again. And so he has Talonflame, Urshifu, and Inteleon in a Tailwind in a Trick Room. Like, we're in a good spot here. Like, even Raichu underspeeds his, Urshifu. That's pretty crazy. I would love it if I KO'd this Inteleon with this Shadow Ball, but I don't think I do. Yo, that's value. Cofagrigus is busted. Big mummy energy right now. That's so cool. Oh, man, that just feels good, right? Didn't even get the crit. Didn't even need it. Let's see if we got Sash over here. Survey says... dumpstered. No Sash whatsoever. And we got the Rain. This guy's like, I can't believe that he Trick Roomed me. It's like, bro, don't get Trick Roomed then. He could have taunted me, probably. I gave him shots to taunt us. Even if he got the taunt up, though, like, I was Volt Switching in with a Prim. Like, Talonflame and Inteleon can't really deal with Prim. Let's see it. Talonflame's back. Landorus. How's it going, Landorus? You like Will-O-Wisp, Landorus? Actually, I'm just gonna go for the the big Hydro into that, and I'm actually just gonna Shadow Ball the Talonflame, just because I really think that he's either A, Brave Birding me, or like B, he's the Sash over there. So we're just gonna hit this Lando here. I would not be surprised to see a run here. Oh, no run. Yo, it's fine. Shadow Ball. Yo, look how much damage we do. We're so strong, so confident. Massive mummy energy. I wonder if it's like Scarf Lando. The world may never know. But it's gone. It's donezo. Wasted on Route 1. Let's see. Can Talonflame actually even take us out? Or is Mummy too busted? Flare Blitz in the rain. Yo, never heard of it. What's that? Mummy busted. See? Mummy busted. How's it feel to have no ability? And we take those. All the way to the bank, yo. Shadow Ball once again. How many Shadow Balls to the center of a Tootsie Pop? The world may never know. The battle was canceled. And it's just that easy using the massive mummy. I'm happy that that worked. This Pokemon's way better than I gave it credit for. I'm gonna go like Mummy Mamoswine and make them like tunnel into the Mamoswine and then like hard switch in Prim and just go TR. And then like I think the best last Mon here, I think Entei would normally be pretty good. But like Raichu, there's four things Raichu can hit for super effective. But I still think Raichu or Entei's a little bit better because of the priority E-speeds, like super valuable. Let's go. And I could also talk about going like Raichu Mummy as a lead, but I feel that like if they go Salazzle, they have a higher fake out speed tiering, so they just fake out my Raichu, so I wouldn't be able to do anything anyways. And so I could probably then take that time to switch to Prim, but if we get up our Trick Room, I'm pretty sure we got it, because the fact that we have Life Orb Prim with access to Energy Ball, I'm pretty sure we can one-shot that Feeny, or at the very least, like, maybe take a turn to set up with Calm Mind and then one-shot the Feeny. We have super effective moves against Moltres, super effective moves against both forms of Urshifu, and we got the Mummy. We got Will-O-Wisps for Urshifus. Like, I think we're gonna be good. Should I just Dynamax the Mummy? I'm thinking about it. Pokemon's way cooler than I ever thought it was. I've never really used one before. Like, the last game we used it in, it ate like a Life Orb Hydro Snipe in the face and was like, bro, you ain't got nothing. So let's see what we have to eat this time. Can we eat like a Max Darkness from a Moltres? The world may never know. Urshifu Whimsicott. What Urshifu form you got, Chief? Urshifu Dark. Uh-oh. Oh no. Alright, there's two good things can happen here. Like, I can go for the Trick Room. You can totally try and hit this guy. But, like, if I get my crash off, like, I can try and flinch the Urshifu is what I'm thinking. Because I'm looking at it like this. You know what? I'll play this correctly. Actually, who are you going after? Are you going to actually hit the ammo? Because, like, if I get the trick him up, it's over. I actually think I'm going to do that. I think he's going to actually close combat my Mammo. Yeah. If you close combat Mammo, the game's over. Because you should look at the Mammo and think you outspeed it. If you have Taunt, and you taunt the Cofagrigus, which I could totally have Mental Orb, fake Tears. Or Specialty? Okay. He's going to Dark Pulse me? Close combat the Mammo, right? Yeah. I made the right play. Don't even act like that wasn't, like, by far and away the best play anyone could have ever made, because it was. Because it was. I stared down that Urshifu Dark, and I was like, you ain't got nothing. Alright, so let's see what we actually want to do here. So I could straight up just Will-O-Wisp it. Which one of these guys has the Sash? I think the Wims has the Sash. Yeah, let's go for it like this. Let's just double tap. I bet he can't believe I went for that. He's like, bro, I could have Wicked Blowed. It's like, okay. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. We make those outplays, make those reads. And one of these guys has a Sash. So to draw on the Urshifu, that's good for me, right? Prim? Or not Prim. Same thing. Fairy Water type. The battle of Fairy Water types is about to commence. What move are you going to use, Chief? I'm at least going to be able to break the Sash on your whim. I'm kind of hoping that we hit a switcheroo right here. Like we hit an eject button. Because that would tell me, first of all, I'm not going to take damage off this whim. And it would tell me the Urshifu's sashed. Alright, so we're not going to hit that. This is good damage here. Remember, always get that massive damage in before they Dynamax, so that when they do decide to Dynamax, they're just weak. This shouldn't KO my Prim. Ooh, 4 HP, baby. We see those leftovers. Awesome. Let's talk about what we want to do here. Feeney's going to protect. So we're going to go after the whim. The thing that sucks is we do have Entei in the back, which is not that hot for Feeney. We can go for Quakes. It's okay. The fact that Feeney's already at half is good. I'm assuming that Feeney's going to protect here. Assume. You know what you do when you assume. You win. But let's see it. We're at least going to be able to get the whim off the board. Remember, our Cofagrigus has a -2 special D right now. So, like, I might have to switch that guy out relatively soon as well. No protect. He was just going to eat that damage. Let me a crit so this gets redirected. You know what? That's a lot of damage. I'll take what I can get. Getting whim off the board's fine. We're going to trade 1 for 1 here. Probably not the best way to be using my Trick Room turns. Ooh, actually, we're trading 1 and like a half for 2. That actually is really bad. That's really bad. That's really not great. Because this is going to do a lot. Yeah, like a lot. And an accuracy drop. Oh, that's what we get for being bad. Hey, that's what we get for being terrible at Pokemon, chat. That is how the cookie crumbles right now. And we got to send Entei out here. And it's not amazing. Don't think about that. He has Urshifu. Has to be Entei. Entei has such good coverage, but like I'm still thinking this is not the best for me. We'll be able to... I mean, we don't even underspeed this Feeney, but like maybe we actually go after the Urshifu with the Entei. Like double tap into it with like Max Quake plus the Shadow. I won't KO. He hasn't maxed yet. That's why it's so hard to deal with this. Articuno. Okay, that's different. So he's not sending out the Urshifu. I could technically Will-O-Wisp that thing. I think we're actually just going to try our absolute best to get this Feeney off the board. I think you actually just want to Quake it. You don't want to go for the Strike because like it'll make the Feeney, it'll make the Articuno get a competitive proc. So you don't want to hit that Articuno with like any of this stuff. We have Mammoth in the back to deal with that Articuno easy peasy. Potentially. Ice Shard will definitely make that thing, or sorry, Icicle Crash will definitely let us outspeed that thing thanks to our Choice Scarf. I guess if he Airstreams here, we'd probably underspeed him still with our Choice Scarf, and then we'll be able to just Icicle Crash there. But we'll see how this is going to go. If we can get this Feeny off the board this turn, that'd be amazing. I would love to be able to get this Feeny off the board. If he protects with that Feeny, I'm so sad. But we'll see what we can get done here. Probably going to lose the Mummy this turn, I'm thinking. Massive Entei. What I like about this team is that there's so many amazing Dynamax options. And let's see. Can Max Entei Quake? Be protecting? Don't protect. Don't protect. Don't protect. Don't do it. Alright, he's maxing the Articuno probably. I mean, I guess he could also still max that Feeny. Because I could have went for a max flare into the Articuno to make it so the Feeny just doesn't do as much with Muddy Waters. We also have an accuracy drop with our Cofagrigus. Gotta watch out for that. Maybe I should have like hit the Feeny and Trick Room by Trick Room to set it for my Mammo coming out. That'd have been crazy too. Yeah, let's see. Shadow Ball. Okay, alright, cool. We take those connections. I will take those. That's valuable damage. And the Quake. We underspeed their Feeny. Okay. Bulk. Yes! Oh, that's so good. I can't believe we took that Feeny out. Feeny going down. We got a Def boost. I don't even care about your Articuno right now, Chief. I mean, I do slightly care. But, like, probably not as much as I should. Phantasm drops my defense. And gets to the KO. That's actually good. That's good for me. Because I get to bring out my Mammo. Immediate Mammo. Let's see. I have a defense drop right now on my Entei. That kind of sucks. Alright, so let's think about this. Let's look at the Trick Room turns, and we'll kind of see where we want to play this from here. Last turn, Trick Room. You think that Urshifu has Protectorinos? Misty Terrain's up. I think I'm actually just going to go try and break the Sash on that thing. Again, we never really... Oh, it doesn't have Ice Shard. That sucks. Quite a lot, actually. We're just going to go for the Rock Slide then. We're going for Rock Slide because we do need to, like, break Sash. That is not great. I thought we had Ice Shard. I played this whole game thinking we had Ice Shard. I even said it, like, a few times. Now let's see if we can get done here. It's not going to KO. Actually, Rock Slide wouldn't have done it either. We needed Ice Shard. Like, Ice Shard was exactly what we needed there. Mind Storm into Mammo. See if it actually gets the KO. 11 HP, baby. We taking those. If they're hitting the Entei, you're going to leave the Mammo up. 2 Rock Slides will do it. I don't think they know that I'm Scarfed. Wicked Blow into... A crit here would do so much to our Entei. He's hitting the Mammo. That's totally fine, I think. We've used Quake, Flare. Dimension turn normal. This is actually really bad. Because we have to eat both these attacks next turn. Can we one-shot this Articuno? I think we crit the Articuno. I think if we had Ice Shard, we would have won. But we don't have Ice Shard, you know? Oh, well. You're not supposed to Ice Shard. You're not supposed to use, like, a Choice Scarf Ice Shard mon, but... I don't know. We'll see. We have a defense drop. Look at this damage. Ow. Crit me, of course, because that move always crits. Mindstorm. If I don't die, maybe we got shots. Like, maybe I crit him back. And we're thick right now. Sun boosted. Max Flare. What do we got? Oh my gosh, I'm so weak. And then we lose because he set the Mindstorm too. Like, we had to do that like one turn, right? Yeah, because there is a Psychic Terrain now. Oh well, we almost got him, I think. We're going to try and kill the Articuno with an E-Speed. It's flying, so it can still be affected. But very, very close set of games. So close. But we unfortunately will take the L. What could I have done differently there? I feel like the Mummy was so good. But that one turn where, like, we took half HP on our Mummy was a little bit too much, I think. Some Sun. Let's see. What do we want to do? Mamoswine has Rock Slide. And it's Scarf. So I'm thinking that it's a pretty decent mana to go in this situation. I like Mamoswine. Do we actually want to go with, like, Braviary? Because you can go Braviary. We're going to Raichu in the back. I think Prim's okay. I think Entei's a lot better. But we're supposed to bring the Mummy. I'm just going to win. We brought the Mummy. We got some value Trick Rooms off. Unfortunately, I can't Dynamax it. but like, I think that we're going to be able to be very, very good versus this Sun Tier. And there is a Raichu mirror match here. I guess I have to watch out for that. Like, Raichus, historically, they do not like fighting each other. So let's see how this one goes. Is it actually going to bring it? Like, the only thing they really redirect is, like, my Raichu. I'll just Volt Switch. I'll just probably just bring it in, fake out, and switch a bunch of times. But let's see what they actually go for. Let's see if it's, like, a Raichu Zard lead. Lando. Bro, we love a Braviary. Aw, yeah. I'm so ahead right now. Like, oh my gosh. Have you ever seen anyone more ahead than me right now? I don't think I have. I really don't think I've ever seen anyone more ahead than me. I'm still gonna lose, but like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone more ahead. Let's go. KO the Lando, KO the Venusaur. If you want to switch out that Lando for Torkoal and KO my Mamo, cool, you're trading your max for it. And I'm getting an Airstream. And if you switch out the Lando, you have to then resend out your Lando again to proc my Defiant. So it's like, yes, please. If you want to go for the Sleep Powder on the Braviary, like you should. So let's see what they're using here. Let's see it. You know what they say, seeing is believing. And I believe that we led perfectly. Oh my gosh. Go for it. So you can totally max the Venusaur and hit the Mamo. Or you can try and go for the Sleep Powder. But like, he's not, oh my, just go for the Sleep Powder. Oh man, it's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's not really my birthday, but you know what? Feels good to be good, you know? Show me that Sleep Powder, Chief. I guess he could still be Sash. That would also be a little bit of an issue, but like, I feel way too good. Because I'm feeling good right now. Nice Sleep Powder, bro. And you hit. That's so good for you. It'd be a shame if someone was busted. Never lucky. That sucks, actually. That's really bad that that missed. Because like, I kind of needed that to hit. But he's gone. Hey, why don't you show me that Lando again? You know that Lando you have back there? You should bring that back out. I'd really like to see your Lando once again. He hasn't maxed yet, but like, I'm in a good spot right now. Braviary busted. We maxed like different mons every single game. This team's so cool. It's Zard. I think you just double the Zard here. I can't switch my move up, but like Icicle Crash into Zard plus the Airstream probably takes it out at +1. He wants to go like Protect Zard, Max Guard Zard, Will-O-Wisp my Braviary. He's just a champion. I guess he can just go for Burning Jealousy because I'm Airstreaming. Yeah, he should. He should do that. That'd be really good. Let's see it though. We know it's these two plus Lando. And I think Braviary at +1 can do a lot. He's still probably thinking, I don't know, let's see what he goes for. I might be giving him just a little bit too much credit, but like, Burning Jealousy would kind of suck here. If I hit that first Icicle Crash, I feel like I'd be in such a better position. Icicle Crash, alright, cool. At least I hit the one that mattered. That's the big damage. And the Airstream, remember, we're at +1. Super stabbed, not super effective. And let's see though, are you Burning Jealousing? Even if you are at this point, like you don't got your Zard anymore. So we about to be taking those. Show me that Lando. I'm still waiting for Lando. And yes, we did ignore the Torkoal this turn. He can totally Heat Wave, cool. That's fine with me. Don't you burn me though. You had to use Burning Jealousy. Cool, no burn. There's no Fake Out left either. Yeah, let's bring out Raichu. He didn't bring his Raichu. That's why he lost, right? Obviously. Raichu would have been good versus Braviary. He went for the Sleep Powder play, and we perfectly Lumberry countered him. That's so amazing. Thanks for another Defiant proc, my friend. Mucho appreciado. Alright, and then I think we just fake out the Torkoal. Fake out. Airstream. I think this probably just destroys that Lando. What if it's like Sash Lando? Boom. It could be Sash Lando. I've seen Sash Lando. It's not Sash Lando. Not today. Maybe next time. But for this time, Braviary just ran away with this. I don't think I've actually had a lead be like more perfect in like a few months. They let Lando Venusaur into our Scarf Oblivious Mammo and a Defiant Lumberry Braviary. Like, that's ridiculous. And Braviary just gonna come in hot. I'm sorry, Torkoal. You know I gotta do it to you, Chief. Big Brave Bird. Defiance up. Massive damage. Torkoal. Shout outs to Torkoal for living that. Nothing else lived that. But Raichu has our back. Picking up the KO, showing that it is still a valuable member of the team. And that's going to be pretty much it for this team, guys. I don't know if I'm allowed to make this rental code public, but if you guys want to see the rental code, you can think about joining our Discord. There's going to be a link to that in the description of this video, and then we can ask the person who made the team if they want to make their code public. I will say, though, that remember, you guys should definitely sign up for tomorrow's tournament. It's going to be an absolute blast. I'm going to show you guys the code one more time. These tournaments, they go live every single Friday at 9 a.m. PST. We stream all the games at twitch.tv/THATSAplusONE. You guys can see the code right there, 1LFBPHCLT. Guys, put that in, play some games. It's a great way to practice for Players Cup 3 qualifiers, and we generally have a pretty good time. Normally, we get about 60-ish people, so let's see if we can get like 60 to 80 or something like that this time. And the winner will actually receive a cash prize paid out by me for a completely free-to-enter tournament. You might as well play. Let me know if you guys have any questions. If you're unsure how to enter, I'll be able to walk you through that process in the comments. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the battles, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.